What's good, y'all boys and girls? It's your one and only Sauce Money B, brianmbrice Gaming, and today I'm going to teach you guys how to create a Zion Williamson type of MyPlayer for your MyPlayer build. Zion Williamson is one of the most hyped prospect of a very long time. You feel me? So Zion Williamson, he's been hyped up since high school. And now that he's in the league, you feel me, he's a very famous player. Zion Williamson, he was injured in the beginning of this regular season, but when he came back, he started, dropping 20 points per game type of stuff, shooting threes, dunking on people, catching lobs from Lonzo Ball. I'm not gonna lie, this guy is a pretty efficient player. Grab rebounds, and he's big. He's a big guy, 285, and just runs full speed. And I can't lie, this guy's a freak of nature. So what we're gonna do is, first thing first, to start off everything, he's a power forward. You gotta put his position as a power forward, and then you click continue. So right here, the skill breakdowns, I'm going to show you guys 3 different builds that can help you get similar to Zion Williamson as the first similarity choice from NBA 2K. Like I said on my previous videos, that's the way I do my build videos. I'm not doing it based off of what I think that is a Zion Williamson build. I'm just doing it like systematically for the game. It's like a formula to get the top similarity comparison on NBA 2K20. Alright, so with build number 1, I am going to recommend that you guys go with the defending / finishing skill breakdown, because Zion Williamson, he get rebounds, he get boards, you feel me, and then he's just unstoppable in the paint. This guy is just a beast. He's a paint beast. I'm not gonna lie, like, people can't really guard him down low, and he just be dunking on people, catching lobs, and he's pretty fast. So with this skill breakdown right here, it's gonna make you pretty athletic, because you have the athleticism from a defensive player and a player that finishes around the rim. So go with this skill breakdown. I know some people would go with the first physical profile, which is the speed. Makes sense, you get the speed, you feel me, and then some people will go with the balance, because you get a little bit of speed and a little bit of vertical, and your strength is at a 90. So that is pretty dope, having a 90 strength and everything. But in NBA 2K20, Zion Williamson, his vertical rating is a 99. So it only makes sense to go with the speed and vertical, or the agility and vertical. So you have a 76 speed, 70 acceleration, and a 79 vertical. It makes sense to go with that one. That's basically the highest vertical out of all of these. Yeah, which is a 79, and then you still get that speed. Yeah, his strength is like up there. He has a 83 strength, but you don't really need this one right here. So I recommend you guys go with the agility and vertical physical profile. So now on to setting your potential. Close shot, get maxed out. Driving layup gets maxed out. Driving dunk gets maxed out. Standing dunk gets maxed out. And post hook, we can go all the way up to a 69 to get 22 finishing badge upgrades. Now onto the shooting. We do not touch shooting. We don't touch shooting at all. Unfortunately, not gonna be able to shoot with this build. And I know Zion Williamson, he has that 3-point shot, but his 3-point shot is way higher than a 50. In the game, his 3-point shot is a 75, and a 50 3-point shot is not gonna do you any type of justice. I'm letting you know now. So unless you're like completely wide open, and your chances of making those shots is just not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. So anyways, to the playmaking, you do not touch pass accuracy. Ball handle, of course, ball handle has to be maxed out to a 61. Post moves, you can max that out to you can go all the way up to a 74. So that gives you 4 playmaking badge upgrades. Now onto the defensive and rebounding. Interior defense gets maxed out to 81. Perimeter defense maxed out. Steal goes up to a 56. Blocking goes all the way up to 85. Offensive rebound all the way up to 85, and defensive rebounding all the way up to an 86. So that gives you 22 finishing badge upgrades, 1 shooting badge upgrade, 4 playmaking badge upgrades, and 22 defensive / rebounding badge upgrades. So yeah, basically, you know, you can finish well and you can defend well and grab rebounds with this with build number 1. So body shape, I think I'm gonna go with either built. Yeah, I'm gonna go with built. You guys can go with any body shape you guys want to. Zion Williamson, this right here, look, Zion Williamson's official height in the game is 6'6". So we can't even go all the way up to, we can't go down to 6'6". We can't go down to 6'6". You only can go down to 6'7". But look how your vertical jumps. It jumps to a 90. Your vertical jumps to a 90, and now your speed, all of a sudden your speed and acceleration is now up there now. It's now up there, and his official speed is 86. His official acceleration is 86. So actually your acceleration is gonna go down once we add the weight anyways. But you know, 83 speed still pretty good, and then 90 vertical really good. So as you guys can see, look at all the differences now. Your driving dunk is now at a 92. At 92, and your standing dunk do go down to a 75. Makes sense. Driving layup at an 82. Ball handling is now at a 70. Perimeter defense is up there. Lateral quickness is up there. Steal is up there. And your rebounding, you know, rarely gets affected. Hardly gets affected, I mean. And your blocking, you know, hardly gets affected as well. So now onto the weight. With the weight, what we're gonna do, we're gonna max out the weight because Zion is reported to be 285 pounds at 6'6", bro. Like, yo, that don't sound sick to y'all, bro? This guy is 6'6" and he weighs 285 pounds. That's just crazy. But the highest, the max weight we can go with this 6'7" character is 255 pounds. So as you guys can see, yeah, your acceleration do go down by like what, 4? Your acceleration went down by 4, your vertical went down by 3, and your strength do go up to a 77. So now once we do the math, once you hit 99 overall and the get a rate boost, so 8 plus 74, you'll have an 82 acceleration, which is not similar to the acceleration in the game, which is an 86, but 82 is not bad. Your speed goes up to a speed goes up to a 91. You get a 91 speed. That's pretty good. 91 speed at 255 pounds. Yeah, that's faster than a Zion Williamson speed rating in the actual video game. His speed rating is 86. Your vertical do not go to a 99 like the official Zion Williamson. 87 plus 8, you probably get like a 95 vertical, which is still pretty good. 95 vertical is still pretty good. And then your strength, 77, you get an 85 strength. 85 strength, which is more than the 83 strength than he has in the game. So yeah, you're gonna be vibing. You're gonna be vibing, and you're gonna be playing like Zion Williamson. This is like the closest thing we can get to Zion Williamson. We can't go all the way to 285 pounds because that's not even heard of. A 6'6" player that weighs 285 pounds sounds crazy. But interior defense, it goes up to an 82, and your lateral quickness do drop. So yeah, your player is gonna be really good on defense, and he's gonna be. This is an athletic character right here. Like 91 speed at 255 pounds. You're gonna be really athletic, and you can jump high and all of that cool stuff. Yeah. So wingspan. Zion Williamson's official wingspan is 82 inches. So it looks like the closest thing to 82 inches right now is 81.9. You guys can go with 81.9, or if you guys want to go with the 82.8, that's pretty much up to you guys. But we're gonna go with the 81.9 because, you know, at least we get a +1 on ball handle, and we get a +1 on post moves. And yes, our block goes down by 2, but an 80 block rating is still pretty good, and your strength goes up, so that's pretty good. So now with the takeover, you guys could go with any takeover. I personally would go with the slasher takeover, because like Zion Williamson, I just know that he's a great slasher. Rebounding the basketball is very important as well, and the defense is important as well. But I know him as a slasher. I feel like you're gonna do a lot of damage with the slasher takeover, but that's completely up to you guys. You guys can go with glass cleaner if you guys want to, or rim protector, but I personally will go with a slasher takeover to get those crazy animations and being unstoppable in the paint. So we do this, and this is what it says we created. It said we created a paint beast similar to Zion Williamson. Alright, so with build number 2, we're gonna focus more on, once again, like slashing. We're gonna try to be more unstoppable slashing to the paint. Like right here with this skill breakdown right here, you could be unstoppable slashing to the paint as well, but this right here focuses only on slashing and finishing and getting those crazy contact dunks. And also your post moves and your post fade is a little bit higher, you know, than opposed to the defensive. Your post move is 76 and the post fade is 75. But yeah, right here, they do not want to see you in the post, and they don't want to see you near the basket at all, because you're just gonna be crazy. Your build is gonna be too much to handle. So go with this to start off build number 2, which is the pure finishing skill breakdown. Now for physical profile, once again guys, we're gonna go with the agility and vertical once again. So go with that physical profile. Now setting your potential, guys, maxing it out close shot to 95, maxing out driving layup to 87, maxing out driving dunk to 91. So you already automatically unlock the contact dunks for, well, you unlock contact dunks for you guys, what, standing contact dunks, and you guys have like the contact dunk package for like small forwards and point guards. I'm not sure you guys can access that. Maybe, I'm not too sure. Possibly can, I'm not too sure, but still 91 driving dunks, insane. And you have a 95 standing dunk, which is gonna go down once you put your height to 6'7". So anyways, to continue, post hook, you're going all the way up to 70, and that leaves you with 28 finishing badge upgrades. Now onto the shooting. Once again, we're not going to touch the shooting at all. We're going to go straight down to playmaking. We're going to put up pass accuracy to 55. Ball handle gets maxed out to 64, and post moves get maxed out to 91. So that gives us 14 playmaking badge upgrades. Now onto the defensive side. Interior defense gets maxed out to 74. Perimeter defense gets maxed out to 66. Lateral quickness gets maxed out to 60. Steal goes up to 46. Blocking gets maxed out to 75. Offensive rebounding gets maxed out to 75. And defensive rebounding goes all the way up to 67. So that gives us 9 defensive / rebounding badge upgrades. But let me check out something. Let me see if I put down the steal and max out the defensive rebounding. So now that gives us 10 instead, and now we get 11 defensive / rebounding badge upgrades. I think it's gonna work. I haven't tried it out, but I feel like this makes way more sense. And you know, let's see if it works. So body shape, we're going with built again. Height, we're going down to 6'7". As you guys can see, look what happened at 6'7". Your ball handle is a 73, which is better than the ball handling rating from the last build. And then your driving dunk 95, standing dunk 81, driving layup 93, vertical 90. Like, yo, you're not gonna be messed with at all in the paint, guys. I'm letting you know. Fast breaks, you guys are totally gonna own it, and yeah, you guys gonna go crazy. So weight, maxing it out to 255 pounds. Basically the same, kind of around the same thing, the same attributes and physicals of the last build. Wingspan, guys, once again, we're gonna go with 81.9 inches. So that gives us a +1 on the post moves and ball handle. So now, guys, you guys can go with either one, post scorer or slasher, going with slasher. And we get Zion Williamson. We have built a slashing 4. Guys. And if you guys go check out his build name in NBA 2K20, his build name is a slashing 4. So basically, this is the Zion Williamson accurate build. Like, so I'm guessing this is what 2K is trying to tell us, that this is Zion Williamson's exact build, a /4, because you know in the game his build name is a /4. So this is how you guys create a /4, aka Zion Williamson build. So now on to build number 3, guys. I understand that some people will say that Zion Williamson has a 3-point shot, and you know, I do agree. He was shooting pretty good at the 3-point area. You feel me? I did see him knock down a couple threes consecutively, and we gotta respect the 3-point shot. So what we're gonna do, guys, skill breakdown number 3 is the slashing and shooting skill breakdown. So with this one, as you guys see, your 3-point shot is a 75, which is the 3-point shot of the actual Zion Williamson in the game. Your driving dunk is not too high. Your standing dunk is, you know, your finishing is not the best, but you still could finish, but it's just not the best. And your defense is not really the best either. But this is just for people that would say, oh, Zion Williamson, you can shoot threes. Like, we want to shoot threes as well. But this right here is for you guys. So go with this skill breakdown. And once again, we're gonna go with the speed and vertical. It's the only thing that makes sense. Setting your potential: close shot 90, driving dunk 75, driving layup 75, driving dunk 75, standing dunk gets maxed out. Post hook, we're going all the way up to 70, so that gives us 17 finishing badge upgrades. Mid-range shot, we don't touch it. 3-point shot goes all the way up to 75. Everything else we do not touch. Pass accuracy goes up to 55. Ball handling gets maxed out. Post moves get maxed out. So that gives us 9 playmaking badge upgrades. Now onto the defensive side. Interior defense maxed out. Perimeter defense maxed out. Lateral quickness maxed out. Steal is a 43. Block is a 60. Offensive rebounding is maxed out to a 68. And then you finish it off with defensive rebounding with a 66. But I'm gonna try this again. I'm gonna take some of the steal and then put it back into rebounding, and we're gonna see what we're gonna get. So that gives us 6 defensive / rebounding badge upgrades. Now with the body is built, height 6'7". So now you get like a better 3-point shooting rating than the actual Zion Williamson in the actual video game. So you get a 77 3-point shot. The weight all the way up to 255 pounds, and then the wingspan is 81.9 inches, and then that gives us a +2 on the 3-point shot. So now our 3-point shot is a 79. So we basically have a 4 + 79. We basically have like an 83 3-point shot rating once we're a 99 overall with this character. And then our post moves is up there. Finishing is still pretty, you know, decent. And yeah, it's pretty decent. So you guys can go with any takeover here. You still have the slasher takeover that's available, and it shows that we have built a /4 similar to Zion Williamson as number 1. So yeah, that's basically it for the 3 builds, guys. Like I said, my favorite build out of all of them has to be the second one, because the second one goes crazy. Actually, no. The first and the second one is really good in my opinion. The third build is just for people that want to have that 3-point shot, but I don't think it's really worth it to go with the third build in my opinion, because the finishing and the defense is not as good, and the rebounding is not as good as the other 2 builds that I mentioned. So I'll personally go with the first 2 builds that I mentioned, but this is for the people that like to have a variety. And you know, Zion Williamson kind of has a little bit of variety because of that 3-point shot that he has. So kind of. Anyways, on to the badges for those that want to know what type of badges I would recommend for Zion Williamson. The finishing badges that I recommend for Zion Williamson, of course, contact finisher. You gotta have that. Giant Slayer, because you're 6'7". Relentless finisher is gonna help you dunk more. Fancy footwork is, you know, amazing badge for slashers. Back down Punisher, just in case you have like a smaller opponent and you could just overpower them, because you know you have that build to overpower smaller defenders. Acrobat, you know, to make hard difficulty layups. It helps you a lot with your layups. You guys could either go with slithery finisher, because you can avoid contact with your 6-7 build, or if you don't like that, you guys can go with you guys don't really need Lob City finisher, in my opinion, to complete alley-oop dunks. That's just my opinion. You don't really need it, but if you guys want to go with Lob City finisher, you guys can. That's all up to you guys, in my opinion. That's all up to you guys. So yeah, basically these are the finishing badges that I recommend. You guys could always customize it and put on badges that you guys feel comfortable with. That's all on you guys. All right, for the one shooting badge, I don't know. I'll probably put a catch and shoot, because I don't really see Zion Williamson just do pull-up jumpers and off dribble shots. It's really when he like catch and shoot, to be honest. That's where he makes his threes. So I'll say you guys should put catch and shoot, but you guys could put any shooting badge you guys desire. All right, so for playmaking, I would definitely recommend downhill. We've seen how dangerous he is in the transition. Quick first step, that's gonna help you a lot to do these explosive moves out of the triple threats and size ups. Pass fake maestro, if you guys know how to do the pass fake maestro cheese, that can help you, drive to the pump fake, and then it makes your defender just do bite the pump fake, the pass fake, and then you could just blow right by him. It's post spin technician, because if you guys went with the second build, I think you have like a 91 post move, and post spin technician, this is gonna help a lot. Plus with a 91 post move, this is gonna work effectively, guys. I'm telling you guys. Or you guys could go with any other playmaking badges that you guys want. Alright guys, for the defense and rebounding badges, I would stress that you guys get like rebounding badges and badges that help you block shots, and do well, badges that help you in the paint, and badges that help you just get rebounds. So I wouldn't really much necessarily tell you to get clamps, because you're not really, you possibly might not be in the perimeter guarding somebody with your position. So I wouldn't really say clamps, but intimidator, best defending badge in 2K. Chase down artist, because I've seen Zion, with chase down blocks. Pogo stick, Zion, with the vertical that you're gonna have with this, it's not an amazing vertical, but with the vertical you're gonna have, pogo stick is gonna be really good to block shots. Then you have rim protector with that too. Yeah, you're gonna be blocking shots with this character. Of course, rebound chaser, box to box out people. And then there's other badges that I would recommend that you also get. Let me see. Tireless defender is a good badge. And worm, to help you guys spin around box outs, and worms, so you can spin around box outs and get rebounds, because Zion Williamson, he just be that strong. He just be getting out of box outs and still grabbing a rebound over like taller defenders. Connect with your higher self and connect with your family, because family is important during tough times. And if you do live in a toxic household, then I would say to try to connect with your friends on your phone, and keep continuing to meditate, do your push-ups, do research, and learn something new. You feel me? Try something new and continue to push yourself to be a greater person. So that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you guys for 100K subscribers. Thank you guys for the plaque. Broovy Club, I'm signing out. Broovy gang. Con 17s from a witch, cover knees with a click, think that she noticed. Space in the knees and I grease and then leave, and I think that thing noticed. Live for the D's on the squeeze.